For some reason I thought I'd be able to get away with it today, but anyway, we'll going with broad expressive brush strokes that more or less follow the contours of the animal, but not too smoothly because the fleece isn't smooth. You know, the hair just kind of sticks out in more or less straight tufts. I appreciate that's a very simple way of looking at the situation, but nevertheless, we can quickly put down some texture within that very fluid wash. And now if I grab some white onto my unwashed brush, with a bit of luck, tone. And so my next tip is, if you're adding highlights to flesh, do it gradually. So add just a little bit of white and go around the face and neck and gradually lighten areas where you feel it's needed. Then add a little bit more titanium white and go around again where you think the next stage of bright areas is, and so on and so on. And in general, that's a nice way to kind of just gradually inch towards the subtle. So any texture that ends up being left in there is, generally speaking, all to the good. Let's go a bit closer to the red this time. So I'm trying to stay fairly loose and not think about this too much. Just looking at the big shapes and hinting at texture. And then I can overlay some of this colour on top of some of what I put down before, so we get some, you know, some variation. Shadow regions. This guy's cap is quite dark, got the peak slightly wrong. There's another guy back there, actually. Somehow I hadn't really noticed him. I don't know if I need to include him really. But this cap is fairly dark. Notice I probably need to lift off some of that because I made the peak way too heavy there. So I just dragged my finger through, as you can see, and then let's refine. Well, I say refine. I'm not really refining it yet, am I? Let's darken this area to the hair and the top of the that the lady's wearing. Put in a line of shadow under that table edge. Indicate that there's some shadow down here underneath the table, and this guy's legs are in